With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Jones is out there with MP. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Doherty. And it's McDermott in at the 4. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall against James. Back to Barrett. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. James looking it over. Now the pass to Doherty. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Fades back, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Knicks ball.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Brunson against Jones. That's a 2 from Randall, and he hits the jumper for 2.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Now here's Jones to the paint. Here's Doherty. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist from Randall.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Barrett, wide open, he fires. Good on the three-point shot.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Knicks lead 7-4.
James, the pass to Vassell. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Jones finds James. McDermott for 3. Offensive rebound. James, the pass to Doherty.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing.
Randall to Reddish. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Passes it to Doherty. And finished off by Doherty.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here's Reddish. This game out, he had 14. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
Doherty dishes to James. Robinson with the block. Brunson finds Barrett. Now here's Randall. Now here's Reddish. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebound, San Antonio.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, through his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that
Spurs leading by 3. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Jones. MP is out there with Doug McDermott. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Doherty in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Toppin. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Takes a shot at the elbow, and that one drops. Brunson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for New York. Doherty the pass to James. Over Randall. And Doherty kicks to James. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist. James has got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And the pass to Jones. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Robinson's checked in for New York.
22.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Here's James. There's the drive. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He had 15 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He really played a complete game out there. He just seemed to be in rhythm and always in the right place at the right time. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Barrett, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
San Antonio, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
At the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Fame.
Randall no good. San Antonio leading by 4. And here is James. He has 6. Down low, it's stolen by Reddish. And now the Knicks on the break. Barrett against Jones. Reddish with the ball. Here's Barrett. From 13 feet, it goes down. Barrett's got 6.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
Here's Doherty, and too long on the shot. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 2, takes it from 10. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Passes it to Quickly. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Vassell. Brunson, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
James with it. Brunson picks him up. And the dunk by James.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to Philadelphia.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that. When you're in an opponent's building, you got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
San Antonio leading by 5. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Hood. Jacks up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. James has got 14.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
New York moving the ball around. Pass to Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's James. It's deflected. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Grimes. And again, it's the Knicks missing. San Antonio leading by 9. James outside. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Spurs
25. The Spurs 36. And your Knicks City Kids.
Second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the round.
Substitution.
They have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
In Grimes. At the line. 1 shot.
Here's some facts. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
Toppin is out there with Hood. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Barrett, and it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. James can't hit that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. When you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Driving to the basket.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Reddish, he's checked in for New York. Here's Quickly. He's got 6. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. James, the pass to Dean. It's deflected. Now, Quickly. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Reddish. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And the 3-ball is good. Reddish has got 7 points.
We know Reddish can sink it from the outside. For him, it's about staying confident with that kind of shot.
42.
James outside. Over Toppin. And James gets it to go. James has got 6 in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. So breathing.
55-45.
Let's hear with Coach Tom Thibodeau. Let's review him.
The Knicks, 45. The Spurs, 55.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got McDermott, Evan Vassell out there with Jones. Then it's MP, and it's Gordy in at the 5. And there's the pass to Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Pip.
And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
47.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
First team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
At the line.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, it's one thing in a game to do a great job of drawing fouls, but going to the free throw line and delivering, that's another.
Here's Randall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
At the line.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle and his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths. That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Lock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And a miss there on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
James in the post. Guarded by Reddish. Doherty the pass to James. Second shot opportunity. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist. Doherty's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Reddish kicks to Brunson. Back to Reddish for 3. New York missing again. Spurs leading by 11. Pass to Doherty. James up top. He's defended by Randall. Spurs passing it around. Jones the pass to James. Here's Doherty. And they recover it. Back to James. To the middle with 1 on the clock. And finished off by Doherty.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
Second team foul. Jalen Brunson.
That one falls for Brunson. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now here's James. Inside, Doherty, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Julius Randle picks one up. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now, here's Barrett, guarded closely. And here is James. Pass to Jones. Randall against James. Going inside.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Yeah, that's just cold-blooded. Right there, he's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Brunson with it. McDermott on him. Got a piece of it. 1:39 left in the 4th quarter. James the pass to Doherty. And finished off by Doherty.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Reddish. They need this. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
Spurs lead 68-54.
James the pass to Doherty. And finished off by Doherty.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for San Antonio.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Here's Hartenstein. And the layup is good.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
James with it. There's the pass to Kennard. Powell kicks to James. Doherty outside. Back to James. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's from
And the Spurs lead by 16.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Good. That one doesn't go. James with some nice D. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kicks to Doherty. Kennard, the pass to James. It's tipped. Here's Diaz. Guarded by Powell. Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
13 foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty
At the
clearly.
line, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.
That's the end of the
This
ball
crowd
game.
was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.